extra shots to be had with Booker out. Shot clock running out on the Pistons. Just getting off, though, is Jerami Grant. Bridges, maybe the best two-point performance I've seen that game against Golden State. Both teams come out ice cold. Pistons 4-17 this season. There's Cade Cunningham. UNTC talking about his affinity for the three-pointer. You mentioned he's dealt with the hamstring injuries before, including the finals against Milwaukee. Game 3. Down it goes for Jerami Grant. Second in assists and third in rebounding among the rooks. Grant the floater in the lane. Long rebound to Chris Paul up ahead. Chris Paul on Jerami Grant. Ayton comes over to help. Hands straight up. Terrific help side defense from DA.
Suns are going to get shots just like this because Detroit, again, when you're a young team, you don't transition well defensively.
On the move, there's Jerami Grant. He obviously is their #1 option now.
They lose Cade Cunningham to foul trouble, but Phoenix is playing without Devin Booker. But guess what? Phoenix had all day and yesterday to plan for that. This was not part of the plan for the Pistons.
That's the truth. I mean, when you go right and you have the angle that he did, when you bring the ball back into the face of the defender, that's just helping them out.
Frank Jackson with the bank shot. Once with New Orleans and again with the Suns last March. And nobody really knew about that injury, Age, until Monty Williams talked about it.
Yeah, well, you don't want to let the opposition know.
Then hit 4 in a row, then missed 6 in a row, and now have hit 2 straight. Tapped away by Jerami Grant. He's doing it all offensively and on defense. But you know, he's not worried if he misses it. It comes off the iron. Fade away on the baseline. No go for Grant. Gang rebounding by Phoenix. 13-point Suns lead. Shamet defending Jerami Grant. Shoots over the top of Landry. Offline. And one of those tipped Suns rebounds. Back comes Hayes, who scored on that last possession. Working around, wide open Cunningham. Ooh, ugly miss. Back comes Hayes, who scored on that last possession. Working around, wide open Cunningham. Ooh, ugly miss. But cleaned up there by Jerami Grant.
He's giving up some height.
Yeah, you said that right from the jump. I mean, he's going to be able to shoot over the 6'8" Isaiah Stewart all night. I was pretty sure it was lighthearted, but you said, you know, if this little guy next to me wasn't in between us, this could get ugly. But I know you guys were having fun.
You know, Rick bullied me when I played in the league. Okay, I'm not going to allow him to do it to me now. Okay, not happening.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be your bodyguard.
Deficit down to 10 and below when you work so hard to build it up.
And now a message from Sweet James.
It wasn't like he ran there. He kind of snuck through the baseline.
Back comes Jerami Grant. Oh, what a thrill, too, for Ish Wainwright to be put in the rotation here. And they try to tip it off the glass. We have hit halftime.
I would not even try to attempt to pass in his vicinity.
He had the 7 steals at Brooklyn. I don't know how that made its way to DA. That's exactly why the Suns, James Jones went out and signed Shamet, gave him the extension. Jerami Grant with the hit.
Mikal Bridges was dominant. Chris Paul, once Devin Booker went down, I mean, he stepped up that second half. I mean, it's amazing how he controls it.
15 points, 11 assists, 6 rebounds, and 5 steals in that game you're talking about against Golden State. Shamet, excellent ball handler, gets it over to DA, 18-footer, rims out. DA on the spin, and then stripped by Cunningham.
Cunningham read that.
Breakout for the Pistons and the jam for Jerami Grant.
And so I've always been a fan of JaVale, and I truly believe in Japan this off season. I truly believe, man, it changed him.
And it was actually against Golden State on Tuesday that for the first time a team kind of worked him off the floor because of their size, because of going smaller with Bjelica. So they had a 5 out there. It was a spread 5 in Bjelica, and JaVale only played 8 minutes in that game. It was the first time that we saw him not able to get the court time that he's been accustomed to. By the Pistons. Gill drops it off to DA. Seals inside and swatted by Grant.
Grant has that tremendous athleticism. He'll jump up in a minute on him.
And the fireworks went off.
And they're not going anywhere.
This ball comes up way short. Here comes Diallo. Pistons playing with confidence here in the third. Wide open, Jerami Grant. And he pumps it in.
Oh, he's a very good player. And in the fourth quarter, he's dangerous. I'm shocked there wasn't a fight in that game.
There was no fight in that game, apparently. This ball comes up short.
Well, the league the other night took Michael Porter. Was it Michael Porter for? That's too easy. He missed it.
Stewart with the offensive rebound. Sadiq Bey contested three. Not a good shot. Tapped out. Another opportunity for Detroit.
Odds are against the Suns here.
Jerami Grant working on his 30 points. Goes at Chris Paul off the glass. He has 32. This season, 54% from the field, almost 40% from far away. It's Grant again, in and out. Rebounded by Bridges. Cross court, quick fire, Shaman.
The ball wasn't in his hand quick enough. I mean, long enough for him to get the really good rotation on it. You can see.
Bridges has 18. And then another steal, trying to save it. Instead it goes to Grant. Bey, open look, and he buries a three. And then another steal, trying to save it. Instead it goes to Grant. Bey, open look, and he buries a three.
Happens all the time.
Double-digit lead for Phoenix. It's Grant. Wide right by a wide margin. But the Suns having trouble scooping up that rebound. Add that to the Kaminsky report. Here comes Grant. Another two for him. That's 34.